Hey guys, Dusty back here with Blind-Droid Tech, and here is another episode for you to keep you guys a little busy here. We got Android Accessibility App Demonstration number 13. So, some of you guys may or may not know this app from iOS. This is actually the very first place that I found it, and then I was actually using it on both Android and then my little time switching to iOS about 2 years ago, something like that. And now we're back. Now it's on Android. Well, it's been on Android for a while, but now it's accessible, fairly accessible. I wish they hadn't changed it because it used to be a little more friendly, but I'll show you a little bit of workaround for it. So, without further ado, the app we're taking a look at is actually a game called diceworld.
A B converter. Diceworld. Farkle. BL1NDB4ND1T. Progress bar.
Okay.
BL1NDB4ND1T. Progress. BL1NDB4ND1T. Farkle with Melrose. They scored 1,000. Last roll was 1 hour ago.
Okay. So we got the app open here. So
security logage and notification out of BL1NDB. Security logage and notification. BL1NDB4. Fun fact 1 out of list. Create BL1NDB4ND1T.
Okay, so
Progress
here's
bar.
the
Level
top
rank
of the
wins
game.
losses gold 17 to 0 122 89 2470. Your turn. Good luck. Fun fact. BL1NDB4ND1T. Progress bar. Level rank wins losses gold 17 to 0 122 89 2470. Your turn. Good luck. Enlist 22 items. My stats button. Create a game. Rate this version in the Google Play Store and receive 5 free gold button. Farkle with Melrose. They scored 1,000. Last roll was 1 hour ago. Space button. Challenge friends. Invite followers. Settings. Help. Store. Tournaments. More games. Free gold. Leaderboards. Their turn. Start a new game. Yahtzee with Tamshel. You scored.
okay.
Their turn. Start a new game.
So
Challenge friends. Challenge friends.
this
Invite
is
followers. Settings.
Dice
Help. Store.
World.
Tournaments.
We
More
got
games.
a bunch of stuff. So
Create a game. BL1NDB4ND1T. Characters. Words.
the little workaround for this, they used to have it to where it reads it each individually. So the first thing it tells you at the top is your username.
BL1NDB4ND1T.
All right, and then next level rank
Wins.
losses
Gold. 17.
So that's my level of 17.
Diceroller.
Dice roller. That's my rank.
122.
That's my wins.
89.
Losses.
2,470.
That's the amount of gold that I have.
Your lines. Words. Characters. Default.
Okay.
My stats button. BL1NDB4 and my stats button.
So my stats.
Create a game.
And here's where you can create a game. So you click on that.
Create a game. Play computer. Play the players.
So you play a computer.
Challenge friends. Get your friends playing.
You can send a text to your friends to play.
Invite friend. Text an invite to one of your friends. Username. Email. Search for a player.
So you can actually search up somebody that you know, if you know their username or whatever.
Game queue. Get matched against someone looking to play the same game.
And then game queue, so you can just get any kind of game you want, and you can get in a queue. Once somebody is found, you get matched up randomly.
Previous opponent. Challenge a previous opponent.
Then you can challenge anybody that you played before if you didn't rematch them right away.
Random player. Have us choose a random opponent for you. Previous opponent. Random player. Have us choose a random opponent for you. Practice your dice skills.
Okay, so you got a bunch of different options.
Random player. Have previous opponent. Game queue. Get username. Email. Search for a player. Invite friend. Text an invite to one of your friends. Challenge friends. Get your friends playing. Invite friend. Username. Game queue. Get matched against someone looking to play.
Game queue.
Choose a game queue.
Choose a game queue.
Farkle button.
So Farkle.
Big button. Farkle button.
Okay, so Farkle is it's the little description for this game is the classic game of risk taking, and essentially for every you roll 6 dice. So you get 3 and 3, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, or 3 above, 3 below. So 6 dice. And every dice that's a 1 is worth 100 points each. Every 5 is 50 each. And then if you get a 3 pair, if you get a triple, 4 pair, or 3 pair is you roll again. So like let's say I get 3 ones, so 100, 200, and if you get 3 of them, it's 1,000. And then same with 5s, 50. 1 5 is 50. 2 5s is 100. 3 5s is 500. Those are the only ones that you can. Each time you get like a 1 or a 5, you have the button will say roll, roll. And if you get, like, let's say 3 6s, that's 600, 3 3s, 300, 3 4s, 400, 3 2s, 200. And then if you happen to get 4, like if you get 4 6s, that's 1,200. And then if you get 4 4s, that's 800. 4 3s, 600. 4 2s, 800, etc., etc. And then once you don't, if you don't have any kind, if you don't have any pairs, actually you can only get 3 pair to be able to roll again. Otherwise, if you get 3 of one dice, you can select them and roll again. Otherwise, if you just have like 6, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, no, not 5, 2. So, I said a couple 2s, but there's not enough for me to make any kind of a match with. So then it would say you farkled, because you can't make a move out of that. And then, so that's Sparkle. Yahtzee is your standard game of Yahtzee.
Big button. Farkle button. Big button.
Pig. Pig is where you just roll a single dice and you keep rolling. Once you hit a 1, that's a pig. So it'll say you pigged out. And then
Yahtzee button.
there's Yahtzee.
Balut button.
Balut, I don't even know that one very well. So you can try it out if you want and figure out what that one is. That's what the practice is really there for. They do have a tutorial as well.
Freeze button.
For any of these game types.
Balut button. Freeze button.
Now threes, that's a very interesting game type. So every 3, so you roll 5 dice at a time. And then for every 3 that you get, every dice that's a 3, you get 0. So this one, it's actually the opposite of any other. So the lowest score wins on this game. So obviously every 3 that you roll is 0 towards your bank. And then it just goes 1 to, goes up from there. And if you get 3 5s, then it will be a -5. So your points will go down even more. So that one, your lowest score wins.
1 4 24 button.
1 4 24. So for that one, you also roll 6 dice at a time. And you have to get a 1. You have to get a 4. And then 24. So there's 4 dice left. And then once you roll a 1, or once you select a 1 and a 4, then you just try and get the max, either 5s or 6s, the highest dice you can possibly get. And then that goes towards your score. So like let's say 1, 4, and then I roll 2 5s, a 6, and a 4. So that would be 16, 20. So your score would be 20.
Cancel button.
Okay. So we'll go ahead.
1424. Freeze button. Balut button. Yahtzee button. Balut button. Freeze button.
Threes.
You have been added to the queue. When another player joins, you will be notified.
Okay. So it says I've been added to a queue.
Random player. Have a previous opponent. Challenge a previous opponent. BL will create a game.
Okay, so that's your create a game button.
Rate this version in the Google Play Store and receive 5 free gold. Farkle with Melrose. They scored 1,000. Last roll was 1 hour ago.
Okay, so here's Sparkle. I'll show you a match here because it's actually my turn with Melrose. So we're going to go ahead and double click.
Farkle bonus with Melrose.
Farkle bonus with Melrose. So the bonus versus the regular. The bonus is where you get that gold. And I'll show you.
Roll. 4, 4, 3, 1, 2, 5. Your possible moves are 1, 1, plus 1, 0, 1, 5, plus 5, 0. 4 button, 1 button. Selected. Bank score is 100.
Bank score is 100.
Roll. 1, 4, 3, 2, 2. Your possible moves are 1, 1, plus 1, 0, 1 button. Selected. Bank score. Roll. 1, 3, 3, 6. Your possible moves are 1, 1, plus 1, 1 button. Selected. Bank score is 300. Back button. Roll. 5, 4, 4. Your possible moves are 1, 5, plus 5, 0, 5 button. Selected. Bank score is roll. 1, 6. Your possible moves are 1, 1, plus 1 button. Selected. Bank score is roll. You farkled. Bonus roll button available.
Yep, see, you farkled. So see, bonus roll available.
Use bonus roll 1 gold.
Use bonus roll as 1 gold.
Roll. 2, 2, 6, 2, 1, 4. Your possible moves are 1, 1, plus 1, 0, 3 twos, plus 2, 0.
See, I got it.
2 button. 1 button. Selected. Bank 2 button. Selected. Bank 6 button. 2 button. Selected. 2 button. Selected. Bank score is 750. Home button. Roll.
Okay, so
Bank 750.
bank 750.
Holding 750.
Okay. Alright.
No thanks. Would you like to watch a sponsored video for plus 1 gold?
So you can watch sponsored videos, which are just, ads for other games.
No thanks.
I'm going to say no thanks right now, but...
Game help button. Settings notification. Security log agenda notification. My stats button.
Okay, so my stats.
My score. 2,550. Waiting. Waiting for player 2. Round score. Player 2 score. 4,250. Player 2 stats button. BL1 NDB4 ND1T.
And then there's also a chat button.
9:50 a.m. Chat button.
There it is, chat button.
My stats button.
So that's at the very
Chat
top.
button.
Top right.
My stats button. My score. 2005. Waiting. Waiting for play. Round score. Player 2. 4,000. Player 2. BL1. Round 3. BL1 NDB4 ND1T. Round 3. Melrose. Round 3 you scored 750. Player 2 scored 1,000. In list 3 items. Round 2 you scored 1050. Player 2 scored 550. Round 1 you scored 750. Player 2 scored 2,700. Farkle. Out of list. 2 selected. Button disabled. 2 selected. Button disabled. 6 button disabled.
Okay. So what you heard before that, it tells you each round what you scored above where your dice are.
2 selected. Button disabled.
And then this is where your dice are.
1 selected. Button. 4 button disabled. Hint. Roll disabled. Hint.
You got hint, so in case you need to hear what it said about what you can possibly do.
Roll disabled.
Then there's your roll.
Bank disabled.
There's your bank button.
Gold.
Then that's the amount of gold.
2,469. Game help button. Chat button.
Okay. So that's Dice World.
Join a turn. Wait. BL1
I'm not
NDB4.
going to say it's like the best game ever, but I mean, it's there and it is blind accessible, so developers of Dice World, very nicely done. There aren't very many apps that I've found, or games anyway, that are actually blind friendly, other than that A Blind Legend game that I showed you. And, so, yeah, if you guys like this video, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up, share it with anybody who might find it useful. Again, this game isn't really, for intense action, hours of gameplay, but, I mean, it's there. It's It's a little boredom remedy, so take a look at it. Don't hesitate to go to the Play Store, find the app developer like I have, find the email for the app developer and just email them, letting them know that you're a visually impaired or blind individual using their app, and here's some suggestions to, make the game more accessible or make it a little more fun for blind people as well as sighted. I'm only one person, so the more people I can get to help me, email these developers, the better. We might actually be able to start getting some stuff done if we all work together. So, once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I see I've got a few new subscribers, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. The support is really, really appreciated. We're trying to make this a resource for sighted as well as blind people, and at the same time, I'm trying to get something going where I can actually start getting developers and companies to pay attention to their apps and development and make the digital world more fun for the blind as well as sighted people, because it's already fun. It's already a lot more fun for sighted people, so I'm trying to give us as blind individuals more opportunity. So, take care, guys. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had a lot of fun with family and friends and ate a lot of turkey, obviously. And we'll see you in the next video, alright?